thus begins a new. That. Hey, JK, welcome. How you doing tonight, buddy? I think you're the first one here. Congratulations. Just getting my head together. Getting started. Thinking about how I'm going to approach this guy. I've got some legs to do tonight. Yeah. So I got the legs all tied up. They're still drying a little bit though. Redo that one a little bit. This guy's probably a little better. Still a little wet there though. Once they're done and dry, we'll get to painting those guys. There you go. First, I stumped at least once. The question is, where'd my dry? Oh, there's my dry brush. I was looking for this guy. So we got our big old cannon here now. Got to get him loaded up. To get the barrel on this one would be a little bit more silvery than the others. There we go. Get it all over. Gotta move quickly. The paint's still wet. Go. Oh, by the way, how's that music sounding to you? Is it a little better than yesterday? You hear it a little more? I have my volumes all screwed up. Oh, cool. Good. That's what we like. Go. Whoa. I did not, dude. I lied down and I passed right out. I'm gonna check it out tonight if I have the energy. But I literally I lied down, I turned the Roku on, and I just went. I was so beat. Not to say I'm not beat today, but I will try again because I'm gonna check it out. I love that stuff. A little more here. There we go. Yes, I will definitely. Actually, you know what, dude? Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go fire up the Roku and just put on the Wi-Fi's, and I'll be right back. So that when I get there, at least I'll fall asleep to it. 1 second. Okay, it is done. I have bookmarked the Wi-Fi's. We are good. Basement. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes isn't it funny how some guy will come up with a concept, he'll make a show, and then he'll get a few episodes deep, and then all of a sudden he'll lose his touch. It sucks. Hope that never happens here. Let's see here. I have to make that hydraulic silver. Yes, I will definitely check it out tonight. I'm so tired today. It's ridiculous. Isn't it funny? Like how you'll follow a guy and they'll just explode like that. I mean, it's amazing. Good on them, you know. It's just it's fascinating how things can just go viral. I mean, some of the guys I follow, on YouTube, they had really small channels and they just exploded overnight. And they were just doing like video game commentary and movie commentary and stuff like that. And now some of them are on television, doing interviews and things like that. And it's quite amazing how a person's journey could just happen like that. $6 million bots. No, I doubt it. But hey, if I get 60 or 600, that'd be cool. Not many hardcore model builders out there these days. But thank you for the vote of confidence. I think I'm going to make another version of this cannon where these hydraulics are replaced with actual metal. I think it would look more realistic. Give it a little more edge, you know? Do it, dude. Seriously, there's no reason you shouldn't. Give it a try. You know, I mean, one of the best things I ever heard was that if you want to know if something will work, try it. You know, there's no GPS to your life. There's no roadmap. You just have to go out there and give it a go. And that's kind of what motivated me to do this, and I think that you should too. I'll sub to your channel. I'll show you some support. Maybe you'll get the 6 million. Yeah. So what? I follow plenty of Oompa Loompas. There's no reason not to try it, right? Like if you could do it for a solid week, you know, I bet you could continue to do it. Never sell yourself short, man. You'd be surprised what you can do. I think I'm going to try the other side of this pen with a smaller tip. See if we can't get it there. There we go. Seems to work pretty well. She wants you smooth, huh? Go for it, man. That's funny. There. Yes. Looking good. I need to brace this barrel up here. Something dries properly. Okay. was hydraulics. Hey, Hollow, how you doing, man? Welcome to another installment of Make That Model. How's your day going, buddy? Our Oompa Loompa friend had to run. He had to go shave. His wife was not happy with his bearded face. So she kicked him out. Just temporarily, of course. Yeah, that's good. We like chill. Chill keeps the Hollow happy. Give me a second. I gotta warm this up. Speaking of chill, my tea got cold. Hot tea. Lucky 13, the human model. No, never heard of him. What's his deal? Tell me about Lucky 13. Uh, I think. Let's go with the Chrome. Oh, that's cool. You got a link? Is he posable? Like he's what do they call it? I guess Lucky 13 means how many joints he has on him. Is he rigged? That's cool. Is it like is it a 3D model that you can import and like pose him in a 3D environment, or is he like just you print him out and you can pose him like he's an action figure kind of thing? Cool. Give me a second with these last few rivets, and I'll come check them out. think I may two-tone this cannon with another blue. Kind of like these hydraulics here. Okay. Rest. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we got. Discord. Oh yes, I have seen that fellow. Yeah. A lot of guys use that for stop motion animation. Yeah, I've been meaning to test out the longevity of the joints on that because that ball and socket design, it's good. Don't get me wrong. But the way that like 3D prints work, they tend to really polish themselves quickly and then they become loose. Hey, if they did that, I'd be honored. But you know what? I got a feeling they're not going to. Considering the sheer amount of parts that are in this thing, I think they would hate to make a mold out of that sucker. Maybe they would. I don't know. If they thought they could make some money off of it, I bet they would. I challenge them, you know. Challenge accepted. Do it. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, hey, guy. And we got the whole crowd. Ah, we now have a newly shaved Oompa Loompa who's returned. Welcome back, JK. Hollow posted a link to actually a really fun 3D printed model. If you guys want to download it, give it a go. It's a really good articulated starter kit. If you guys looking for something fun to do. Yeah, what's for lunch today? Inquiring minds would want to know. Maybe I'll make that yellow. That might look pretty cool. I didn't miss too much. Just a couple of old guys talking stuff. Actually, you missed a pretty fun conversation about cryptids again. We were going over angels and demons and aliens. Never a boring conversation around here. Okay. There we are. That needs a little cleanup. Yeah, be sure to get in that Discord. Okay. I can post a link again here in a second. Okay. One moment. The link here. There's the link. Come on in. Have a look at some of the pictures everyone's posted. Join the conversation. And feel free to post whatever you like. Yeah, no worries. We're all buddies here. I think we need a little more speckle on this. Ozymandias. Look upon my works in despair, or something to that effect. Ozymandias. What's it gonna be? Now you're thinking. Once the juices start flowing, man, you'll be on your projects right before you know it. Get those ideas written down, because they'll come back to you. You're gonna need them. Okay. A Borg cube? Straightforward. Effective. Giant cube full of cyborgs. Good idea. Why not make a Borg pyramid? Huh? I don't think they did that one yet. Thinking how to keep my feet from stinking. Little extra flair. Heck, you leaving? What gives? You just got here. Man, our little buddy's leaving. Little breakup of color there. Hey, good idea. One page rules is where it's at, man. I think that's probably going to be one of the easier games to get into. Plus, they have a huge catalog you can choose from. Nice guys. Um, let's see what to do. What to do. Thinking. Heard. I think maybe put a little more wear and tear there. Oh yeah, ton of stuff at those places. I mean, honestly, there's almost a limitless supply of just free models up there that you can mess around with, cut your teeth on, get used to it. Good wear and tear. Don't we all? To do about this barrel. No, actually. In a year or two? Shoot, man, if you paint, if you print out your own stuff and paint an hour on a daily basis, and just like, look at paints online and stuff like or painting, paintings that people have done online, you'll get good quick. Trust me. Oh yeah, this guy's a beast. You got these rounds that are going to go in here. Actually, why don't we do that now? Get this guy in here. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I don't know. It's pretty worn looking. I'm trying to keep it with that bluish theme, but I'm debating it. I just don't want to screw it up, you know what I mean? I have to print another one, repaint it. There we are. And now this guy has to go sit on top of that crossbar there. That's where we're going to bond it so it holds in the other rounds. Well, yeah, you never know. I mean, the competition is not that stiff out there. You might surprise yourself. Okay. Let's always do this. Where are my pincers? I mean, how will you know if you don't try? You got to go out there and try. Finally. I wouldn't be hanging out here with you guys if I just didn't say, screw it and give it a go. And now we're having a pretty good time. There we are. Just enough glue. Hopefully. And hold. Oh, just super glue, really. You know, any decent super glue. You can get gel super glue if you want something that's thicker, or you can just use a standard issue super glue. I use this Atlas Bond glass super glue. It seems to dry a little faster. I really like it, and it's good and strong. You know. But yeah, any store-bought super glue. I mean, I have backups. I've got Gorilla Glue sitting around, you know. So whatever works. There we are, bonded and holding. Sweet. What I should have done is printed the barrel out in metallic. I don't know, what do you think? Just go straight silver on the barrel? Give it a go. And then we can just wash it. Let's do that. Let's just silver up the barrel and then differentiate a little more. How will you know unless you try it? Are. Some glue may melt the plastic. Not with PLA. I don't believe there's anything that will melt that. That takes a pretty hardcore chemical to do that. It's not like polystyrene where if you use like a model glue, like a traditional model glue, that will actually melt the polystyrene together. Now, if you print in ABS and you use acetone as a bonding agent, you're going to melt them together permanently. Because acetone dissolves ABS. Which is actually good for a technique called smoothing. You can smooth your prints with acetone if you print with ABS. shaky there. Pretty well. Okay. A second. G'day. There. Or like a Jean-Claude Van Damme film, you know? I'm here to save the girl. Going back to the 80s, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I wanted to play a little something energetic, so I was on the free music website called Pixabay, and I was just downloading stuff like mad. You gotta keep it moving, keep some fresh music coming in. So I got some more ambient music and some synthwave, and yeah, just a few things. That did it. Big splash there. Move that around a little bit. problem with this chrome pin is it just wants to come off so easy. Got a rogue line there. A little better. For resin ones, I use screen. Too old. What's wrong with your PLA unit? As long as it makes good, clean prints, who cares? I mean, for what I've seen, you've made so many of those, like those Titan parts on it, and it looks like it's working fine to me. You can crank Titans out like that. That FDM is running great. Just get some parts and repair it. Can't beat that old iron, man. As long as I can keep my enders running, I'm going to use them because I'm just happy with them. They're slow, but they produce good results, you know. When you get something that gives you good results, it's kind of hard to step away from it. I've got an old Elegoo Mars as well too, man. Like the original Elegoo Mars and Elegoo Saturn. I got that one out off of Craigslist. The guy was selling it, you know. He had two of them. Gave one to my cousin because he wanted to get started too. Ender 5. Is that a Core X? It's a big box one, right? That was like the first Core X printer, like one of them, I believe. They're pretty good. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Mars is a smaller one, but they're good. I mean, I enjoyed my Mars very much. It's a good machine, you know. I think you get like 2K resolution out of it. Not the best, but I mean, still better than the human eye can see. They're not toys, okay? They're they're a means to an end. This is not a toy. This is a training tool and a tabletop game piece. You know, it's a means to learn on. I think I'm going to make that band yellow in the middle there because that'll break it up nicely, and then I can give it a little more wash, dirty it up. Or maybe this band. You got that right, JK. Got that right. Keeping it sane. And finding nice people we can hang out with. I mean, all right? I mean, here we are. All from all across the world just looking to get away from the BS. This is tough. This is tough. Which ring to make yellow? I think maybe in line with this one I'll keep. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's go for it. Don't ask questions, just do it.
Real close. You can hear them whisper their legacy to you. Go on, lean in. Listen. You hear it?
Boom. I think about getting a Jupiter before. Yeah, those suckers are big. Got married instead. Yeah. I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had a Harley Davidson chopper, and then I got married, and that disappeared, and I got myself a minivan. And I've had a minivan ever since. Marriage will do strange things to you. We have a lot of secondhand places, probably really is. We have secondhand places here too. I love them. I love going to secondhand places. We get all the goodies. Find a lot of neat stuff that I use from there. I kind of dig that stripe. Give it a little dirtiness. Blend it in a little bit. All right. At our secondhand stores, they tend to have like in the electronics aisle, they have like outlets that are big strip outlets so you can test things. I mean, it's kind of a buy at your own risk thing. But typically you can assess the situation pretty well before you buy something. Like there was an Ender 3 at my secondhand store, and they wanted $70 for it. I was like, that's not worth $70, especially at a secondhand store. Lord knows what's happened to it. And I looked over at it, and the top cover had been taken off, and you could see the motherboard down in there. I was like, that's a 1.41 motherboard. I was like, that's going to need an upgrade. And it looks like somebody was trying to work on it, so Lord knows what they did to it. I was like, I'll just wait till that thing comes down to about $20. Then I'll pick it up. There you go. What do you guys think? The yellow looks pretty good. Breaks it up nicely. I think maybe we'll do a little more yellow, maybe on the back here on the plug, just to kind of keep it going. Or maybe on this back rim here. Really? They're asking for more than like the market value? That's ridiculous. Maybe they got a lot of upgrades on them or something. Not Filipino, however, that's the truth. Yeah, Japanese are really good about that stuff. For the longest time, here in America, people would buy Japanese cars that were wrecked. What they would do is, like in Japan, they have really high standards for emissions. So the car would only get to about 70,000 miles before they would have to wreck it. And they cut the car in half and send like the engine and front half to one place and then the back half to another. And then you could literally get it here and assemble it back together and have yourself basically a new car for cheap. I had a buddy who was big into Celica Supras, and that's how I got his. That's crazy. Did he have like a ton of accessories or something going with it? I mean, it's like maybe he had two of them. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That yellow band works. Actually, you know what? It does kind of work with that, doesn't it? Nice. Didn't even know I was doing it. Maybe these straps should be yellow too. Let's do that. Let's make the straps yellow. Cool. Taking it now. No, let me check. Yeah, the magnifier, dude, I'm telling you. This thing's great. And if you really want to hit it. Now I can see too much of my own bad work, so I gotta turn that light off. Yeah, but these are awesome, especially with my eyes. I used to have the best eyes, and now in the last, like, I don't know, 5 years, they're just getting worse and worse. It sucks. Don't get old. I mean, those of you who aren't old. Let's see here. Where's your little knight? Where's the wee knight? Oh, is it the one with the black carapace? It almost looks like an armored core knight mix. Or is it this one here? Oh, hey, look at those. You got some, what looks like Mark III. I think that's Mark III power armor from the Heresy period. Those little ones, those are cool. I need to get back into resin. It's been too long. Yeah, little knights. we have fun, don't we, huh? $15mm. Oh, okay. That's itty bitty. Not even that. This is 20. This is literally a 28mm character right there. So those Mark IIIs were about that big, boy. Micro hammer. That's fun. See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta have fun. You gotta experiment and stuff. You know, it's too bad you guys live so far away. I'd have you all over for beers or something like that, or coffee. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll end up at a convention somewhere. We can meet up in person. Lona is a kit bash of a Chinese small mech and a... Oh, you scaled down? Nice. Just think, JK, soon if you be cranking out those little guys. I mean, your file like for like miniatures on your computer is gonna explode. You know, as soon as you get started, man. Still a little wet, I guess, a little tacky. And speaking of airbrush, I'm getting a little nervous because I'm running out of parts here. I'm gonna have to paint this guy. I have to work up some mixtures to see if I can do it right the first time, but I doubt I will. Awesome sauce. Thinking. Touch up that chrome a little bit, I guess, since I've been rubbing it off. Actually, the yellow needs to have its bare metal. There we go. Bring it into the fold a little bit. With this music, I feel like I'm speed running Mario right now. Yeah. I feel you there. I was model building as a kid too, man. Will help me get through the summer times, you know. Let's do that. My problem with model building when I was a kid was that I'd get it done, you know, way too quickly, and I want to go right back to the store and get another one. Have to wait a week or two. It's always tough. I see a spot right there. Right there too. I uploaded a new picture just to see how they were in painted. Let's have a look at Discord, shall we? Have a gander. It's neat seeing those knights next to that Titan leg just for scale. Big sucker. But you got a Krieg army. Cool. Square bases, huh? Nice. Fun stuff, man. I'm gonna just go for it. Yeah, I did. Looked good. That's fun. Scaling it to other models and stuff like that. Jeez, has it already been an hour and 30 minutes? God, time flies, man. Yeah. If I had the time, guys, I'd be hanging out here with like 8 hours out of the day doing this. We'd probably have gone through 3 or 4 of these models by now. It's really easy once you get started. Conversation's flowing, paint's flowing. All too easy. There we are. And I'm having fun, guys. But I'm also out of the drink, so off to the fridge. Speaking of deals, that little mini fridge I got over there, somebody just left it on a porch at one of my job sites. And it was going to go in the trash. Just plugged it in and fired right up. I was like, okay, free fridge. Hallelujah. Awesome sauce. Hey man, if I'm a source of relaxation for you, that's great. You stick around. You enjoy yourself. Put your feet up. Take a load off. Gonna do a little 3D printing ASMR here. Something I'm missing. Well, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing decals. I gotta put some decals on this guy. That's for sure. And what else? Maybe I'll darken up around the base of the barrel a little bit. Add some shadow. Oh yeah, dude. When we get to the decals, man, it's gonna be fun. Oh, what? I'm sorry. Did she have an encounter in the sense that the skunk got her? The shoulder warning for me is just a bit off scale. But this guy right here? Eh. What I'm thinking is that there's a lot of dead space in this, so I need a symbol here and here as well too. Yeah. Like the way I envisioned this was that this is the prototype 00. You know, it's like imagine like you're at a factory and they've got a brand new mech suit that they're making, and this is the one that they test all their equipment on. So the prototype has a certain color base to it, a certain amount of warning symbols on it, so that when it's being tested, you keep your distance. You know, you watch yourself carefully. It's not the production model. It's not like the battlefield ready model. It's the prototype. So it's going to be covered in like danger symbols, don't touch, hot, radiation, etc., etc. No, she was having a smoke. She. You know what? The way I've seen skunks, like they make great pets, and maybe the skunk was like, I'm tired of living in the wild, you know, and so he's like, hey, lady, yeah, come in. They're funny too. They'll stamp their little feet, you know, when they get mad at you. Oh, that's funny. Mr. Skunk was like, I hear you guys are watching live streams in there. Can I come in and hang out? Seem cool. I mean, I'm glad she didn't get sprayed though, because that would have been pretty gnarly. It'd been time for some oatmeal baths, you know. It's the only way to get rid of skunk smell. Yeah. It's It's like seeing a rattlesnake. Same thing. You just stay calm, walk away very carefully. Don't draw its ire. Just think, Hollow has probably never smelled a skunk before. If you ever come to the States, Hollow, you might be driving down the road. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe they do. I don't know. Does the Philippines have skunks? Actually, kind of like that. You just simulate some oil marks here. Be glad. It could be pretty nasty. Yeah, Hollow, what's like the worst creature in the Philippines? Like, the one creature that everybody avoids. Is it just snakes, or do you have like a little animal that gets out there and makes trouble for everyone? Yeah. Yeah, if you saw a skunk and you smelled it, you'd be like, nope, it'd gross you out. Oh, you have durian. Mm-mm-mm. Now, okay, yeah. Take the durian smell and multiply that by 10, and then you're not even really getting close to like what a skunk can do to you. Like a bear, a freaking grizzly bear will come up on a skunk and try and eat it. Like we're talking about a huge animal that can take some serious abuse. It takes like a 357 Magnum just to put a dent in its skull. A skunk will turn around and spray that sucker, and that bear will tuck its tail and run because of how bad they smell. I mean, they're awful. When one gets hit on the highway, you smell it for miles before you get anywhere near it. Yeah, typically they do. They release, but what happens is this, like the smell oxidizes over time, so it does dissipate. But it could, like when they're a fresh kill, oh, it's just god awful. Like what'll happen is like when people keep them as pets, they'll take them in as a baby, and they'll have the gland removed. That way they can't stink up the house. But they actually do make really good pets. They're like fun little cats. They're pretty smart. Yeah, they do. And they're cute when they stamp their little feet when they're playing with you. They're like, "Oh, I'm tough. Look at me." I'm like, "No, you're not tough. You just stink." It's like, "No, I'm a big tough guy." They puff their tail up and they come at you like, I'm gonna come at you, bro." It's like, yeah, I'm not afraid of your hands. Hey, Lionheart, you made it, dude. I saw like at the last second yesterday you got on, just as I was shutting things down. We're having some fun with our cannon here. There you go. Give you a look see Lou. Looking pretty hardcore. And there I am rubbing the chrome off again. This chrome takes forever to dry. Yeah, you got good comedic timing. Like a flash of lightning, you know? You see him, you wait a second, and then you get the punchline. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I guess we could put this guy aside to dry for a little bit, unless I'll do something else with him. That's a little excessive there. Except for the Jersey Devils flying around, stuff like that. Monitor lizards. Monitor lizards are bad. Isn't their bite toxic? If you get bit by a monitor lizard, you might as well pack it in. That's what I hear. Like the bacteria is so bad in their mouth that they cause like horrible infections. Oh yeah, Crocs. Crocs are no fun. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard somewhere that the monitor lizard had a particular kind of. Is it? Oh, maybe it's not the monitor. It's the Gila monster. The Gila monster. That's the one. The Gila monster is the one that's got the really messed up mouth. And those suckers, if they bite you, you're going to get sick and die. There we are. Oops. The monkey-eating eagle. Jesus. Monkeys, small children, you know. Can't leave your kids outside. That monkey-eating eagle. I'll tell you one. So I live on the mighty Mississippi, and we have these huge dam areas that have really deep silt dugouts underneath them. Pitch black down there. And we get something called a trench cat in there. And a trench cat is like a Mekong Delta size catfish. It's literally like, 1,500 pounds of catfish. And there was tell that there was a kid once who went fishing for a trench cat and he wasn't hooking it. So he fell asleep on the shore, but he had tied the rope to his ankle to let him know that he was hooked onto a fish. Well, he just disappeared. Parents came down to look for him, and they think he got dragged out and dragged down by a trench cat. don't get much snow in our part of NZ. Gotta go for those mountains, where the Hobbitville or Hobbit Town is, right? Yeah, I bet they do. It's the same thing in Florida. If they, there's an old saying in Florida, you know, if you want to know if there's a crocodile in the water, well, first you see the water, and yep, there's going to be a crocodile in there. Just assume there is one because they're everywhere. I mean, hey, do you guys have saltwater crocs in the Philippines, or is that all you have out there? Because saltwater crocs apparently are some of the worst offenders. Yeah, they're vicious. Apparently, saltwater crocs are, they have an attitude all their own. Which makes sense, they're competing with sharks, you know. Hey JK, don't you guys have a big hog problem up in Canada? Like you got those like Russian razorbacks up there, because we've been getting them down here in the north as well. I mean, some of those pigs can get up to be like 1,000 pounds. Yeah, those are greedy hogs. Those are extremely greedy hogs. Their number one weapon is the pen, right? Same in my country. Okay. Put you aside, let you dry properly. I'm still thinking that barrel needs something. I don't know. Think. It's maybe something where it needs like a little rust on it or something like that. Yeah, moose. Very tough. Oh, shoot, I know this one. What's the one in New Zealand? Oh, what's the cryptid from New Zealand? Oh, no, that's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, all right. Somebody bust out Google, find out what their cryptid is. It's gonna be some funky name like, oh, it's the Barra, mate. It's the Brambler. He looks like a bush and he sneaks up on you. He steals your pocket candy. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Oh yeah, North American wolves. They're practically dire wolves. Sorry, forgot that the New Zealand accent's a little different. Hey, it's just a stone's throw from Australia, mate. Don't worry about it. How do you know I wasn't doing a Tasmanian accent? I mean, come on. Mohau, Wautorek, and Kabagan. See, that's what I say, Kabagan. I knew it was going to be some funky name. Maybe this needs... Do any of the, Lionheart, do any of those sound familiar? Oh yeah, I've seen a moose in real life. I was in Colorado for a year. They're huge. I mean, caribou are big, but a moose, that is, ugh. They will destroy you. I mean, they are gigantic animals. Maybe I need a different metallic on. Let's do a little comparison here. Not the same. Maybe I should do that ring yellow there too. Even it up a little bit. Now, you know, if a moose wants to take you down, they will. I mean, they use their hooves like blades and they come at you. And if you get between a female and its young, it can be extremely vicious. Kind of at a loss here what to do with this guy. Yeah, the moose are actually, basically a giant deer from what I understand. They're actually like from the same kind of genus as deer. built for rugged terrain. What do we got time? Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, elephant stuff. Don't get me started. I've seen such ugliness with that. There was one that went on a rampage out in Hawaii, and they had to take it down. It's very sad. Oops. Well. Okay, guys, I hate to do it, but we're at 2 hours, and I gotta get up early. But Friday night's a different story. Definitely hang out longer if you guys want to, because I can sleep in Saturday. So let me say adieu and good night to you, gentlemen. Yeah, it's already time, just like you were saying earlier, JK. Time flies when you're having fun. Boy, are we having fun. It's just too bad that our buddy Lionheart just got here. It's good to see you guys again. Thanks everyone for coming. And tomorrow we'll be doing some legs. Getting those guys all weathered and painted up properly. And then we'll assemble the armor on that, and then we'll do the core. And I'll prime the carapace and power block here. And then we'll bust out the airbrush on that guy. That ought to be fun. So, same bat time, same bat place tomorrow. I will see you all then. I am out in 3, 2, 1. I'll see you guys later.